All right, you guys, podcast time.
Chew. It's quieter.
Fucking podcasting right now.
Chew quieter.
And now, to the podcast studio.
Welcome back to Chew Quieter. We have Chris, Armando, and Gabe here. How's everyone doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
How you shoulder?
How's that shoulder?
Shoulder's really good right now, actually.
Well, good.
Oh, very good, Cheech. Let's go.
That's feeling better.
Yeah, it's feeling really
That's
good
really
right now. So, have you heard about liftedforless.com?
Yes, I've heard about liftedless.com. What can we get there, Gabe?
You can get parts for your Jeep, truck, your Bronco. You can get custom-made parts from little Willy Wonkas in the wheel factory.
Okay.
No, you really can't. But they can
No
get you
Oompa
savvy.
Loompas.
They can get you savvy rock crawler, BFG, Nitto, whatever tire you want, whatever wheel you want. Dirty Life if you like things dirty. So go on liftedforless.com and check him out. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And Rub One. Armando, I just got my Rub One products today.
Speaking of dirty.
Yeah. Speaking of dirty.
Not so dirty anymore.
So, what did you think when you opened the box and you saw the bottles and all the stuff that came in, packaging and design of everything? What was your impression of it as you opened the box?
I was like, oh, I think I underpaid for this.
Good. That's exactly.
You get a lot. You get a lot. Everything looks really well packaged. You didn't skimp out on the labels or the bottles or anything. So everything showed up in one piece. You know, as far as the bottles go, nothing was broken on the caps or anything. So
nice.
Packaged really well.
Okay. Well,
So
I can't
it
say the
arrives-
same for JP's package.
Oh, really?
Well, he lives in New York, so upper state. So,
Well,
they
it had to
throw
go
that
through.
shit.
Yeah.
It had to
fuck
go
this
through New
fucking
Jersey.
Package.
It got all the way to Secaucus, New Jersey, and then it got destroyed. I don't know if they ran over with the forklift or what, but it's supposed to arrive back here today. So I'm like, oh fuck.
Not in one piece, obviously.
Not in one piece. So we'll see what the deal is. But good. Glad everything showed up properly. I've been working on the packaging, and packaging has been like the bane of my existence for a long time. And then even the boxes and trying to make sure it's packaged right, because especially with liquids and fragile bottles, it seems that shipping companies don't pay attention to anything and just toss it where they want to toss it.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the website?
rub-1.com.
There we go, people. Get on there.
So let me ask you this. Say someone buys a package. I got the low pressure because I don't have a high pressure hose. So I got the low pressure. That just goes right to your water hose, regular spigot, right?
Every standard water hose, any standard water hose that out there. And then you saw there was a couple little added things in that box. One is a quick disconnect. So if you actually have a disconnect already on your hose, it'll fit into most disconnects.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, it's just an easy way for you to take that off and put a nozzle on it and switch out if you're doing a couple different foam cannons or just a spray nozzle and a foam cannon. So it's designed to be very versatile for the end user.
Awesome. So what do I do now?
Man,
What do you do now?
So I'm just reading through some of the product descriptions. I'm pretty sure I own the word unleash. I have heard that word before somewhere. Where have I heard that word before?
So what do I do now? Do I just regular wash it and then follow the foam cannon? Do the foam cannon?
Damn, dude.
No.
Did you not read the instructions, Gabe?
No, the foam
No, I
cannon is
didn't.
there as your wash. So, so what you're gonna do is, oh, geez, can we pause for a second here?
Yeah.
See, he didn't bring,
he knows I got my package. He knew I was going to talk about it.
he didn't bring any product to the table.
No.
Suds love gov. Sorry, man, I can't even talk. And there's nothing wrong with me.
Did you take a gummy?
Phew. Suds love glove. Like say that 3 times fast.
Suds love glove. Suds love glove. Suds love glove.
There you go.
Suds love glove. But I'm also American.
Yeah.
We don't talk with. You have to whirl your different ahs and ohs.
Yeah, it's hard. I have to pronounce my words properly.
And tays. Well, I leave my truck outside all the time, so there might be stretches where I don't wash it for a couple of months.
The Jeep's always outside. It doesn't even belong inside.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to get some of this.
Yeah, so
if I order now, Armando, how quickly can I get it?
I usually try to ship the next day.
Time is on.
So you got your handy dandy foam can in here. Let's put this over here. I don't know. I can't see this. Microphone's in the way. So your can is here. You fill this up with a few squirts of your soap. So pop the top.
I like squirting.
2 to 3 ounces. You like squirted? I know. Fill this with water, and then add in about 2 to 3 ounces of the soap. The nice thing about the soap is it's super high foam, so you don't need a lot of it. I've tested I don't know how many different formulations of soaps, and I've had to use half a bottle to get half the foam that I'm getting out of 2 to 3 ounces of this foam. So if you like it super foamy, dump in an extra ounce or two, and it'll go super, super foamy.
I'm trying to find some innuendos here with the foamy and the rub one.
It's all squirty. You got to read just read the instructions in the descriptions. It gets pretty intense and squirty. Gets rubby and squirty.
Oh my goodness!
You two should be like beep beep.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
I'm already getting violations from Google Merchant Center because it's it's sexual products. I'm like, it's not anything like that. It's just it's just a description because I have some that are called threesomes and foursomes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm reading them. I'm looking at them now.
You know these bottles look very similar to the thousands that the FBI confiscated from Diddy.
From Diddy's.
with all the baby oil and the personal lube.
It's the Rub One lube.
It's like Juicy Encounter Citrus Scrub, Gleam Dream Sheen Spray, Silky Smooth Body Spray, Suds Love Glove.
Suds Love Glove, folks.
Suds Love.
Coming at you.
And then you just put it there, just
for the top 4F4.
You
Suds Love Glove.
You just put it there.
You adjust the top to go to how much suds you want from 0 to 5. And that controls how much sud will actually come out of the unit. And spray it on the vehicle. You have your glove. You put a little bit of soap in a bucket with some water. Grab drop your glove in there. Soap it back and wipe it all down. When you're done, rinse it, dry it. You're done. It's pretty simple. And then use all the other side products for wheels, tires. If you use a degreaser on the wheels, engine bay, inner fenders and fender wells and stuff like that, you run with the degreaser. The citrus scrub can be used for also plastic parts, interior, and stuff like that for cleaning of that. And then you have your Gleam Dream Spray, which is basically your water-based shine. And that can go on your exterior, interior. And then the Silky Smooth Body Spray is your graphene-based top coating. So spray that on after all cleaned and dried. Rub that in, spray it on, rub off the excess, and it'll leave a film of the graphene. And it's a graphene ceramic hybrid. And I've been running that in the truck for about a year now. And I've been running tests where I don't wash it for a month or so at a time, up to 3 months, and then just rinse it and dry it and watch and see what it does and how it reacts. And it's been holding up very well for not even touching it here and there.
And which one's that one?
The Silky Smooth Body Spray.
Oh,
That's the graphene.
Is it really greasy or oily?
No,
because the
not at all.
last time I had an encounter with a product like that, Travis just got his truck detailed, and they put it on the running boards and the rubber floor mats. So Travis and I both grabbed the handle, step on it, and glad we were grabbing the handle, because all of a sudden we were both like, "Whoa, fuck!"
Yeah, no, this is for your body, and you can use it on your windows. You can use it on your headlights. And it's for that. No, they probably use something like the Gleam Dream spray, or the Shocks and Awe. The Shocks and Awe is a oil or solvent based. Not a cleaner, it's a spray for finishing spray. So like a super thick, like a shine. Yeah, I use that on all the frame and all the inners and the shocks, and keeps the suspension all clean and tight and pretty.
Nice. So, rub1dash.com. Yeah. All right. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on obviously on Spotify. We're on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Of course, YouTube. Can't forget YouTube.
drinking the hard stuff tonight, boys.
Is that shine?
There's some moonshine there, bro.
It's water. It's water. It's hard to
All
drink
right, it's water. Whatever.
It's water. It's water. It's just super hard to drink water like that.
Damn it, you Armando. Taking all my fun away. I try to act all cool. Yeah, I can drink too, man.
So Chris, you were at over the weekend. You were in Windrock.
I lied. I wasn't there at all. It was a green screen. I was actually riding my push bike down the road and had a green screen behind me.
It was AI.
Yes.
Nice.
No, I was there. Awesome event. Doug did a really good job. All the trail leaders, the guys at the back, what are they called?
Tail gunners.
Tail gunners.
Tail gunners.
I was one of those. And then I was second from the front the second day because I didn't want to eat all the dust because it was really dusty out there. Doug doesn't drive very fast, so I was okay. He didn't throw up a lot of dust, so it was good. The trees are safe. No trees were damaged on the trails. Doug stayed away from the trees.
Well, you didn't go with any XJs, that's why.
Oh no, we did on the second day.
Really?
Yes, we had a hiccup on the second day. I'll get to that in a minute. But we raised 14,250, I think.
250, yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
It was very good. Next year's going to be bigger. I think we're doing 3 days next year.
Nice.
We're going to be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in addition to Outlaw Off-Road putting the event together, we had a number of sponsors come out that participated. With Rock Crawler Suspension, Redeemed LEDs, Next Venture Motorsports, Revolution Gear and Axle was out there. I know Jonathan with Torque Wheels was not out there.
Not out there.
Oh, okay.
Didn't make it.
Torque Wheels did make a donation for a spot, and they didn't make it out there.
Yeah. I'm yet to call in to see what the issue was there.
Did I miss anyone there?
Let me see.
I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anyone.
I think you got them all. Steer Smarts.
Steer Smarts, that's the one.
Steer
I knew I was
Smarts.
missing one. It's Steer
Yes.
Smarts.
It's always hard to remember sponsors' names.
Yes.
Well, not their names, but who participates in that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's why you typically look at someone's shirt and you read them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for the graphic.
Yes. So no, it was a good day. Everyone had a blast in the trails. We had a few breakdowns. Kyle from Redeem didn't do a lot of wheeling because their Stuff broke first day, second day. Didn't even realize at dinner Saturday night I was sitting beside Tony from Revolution until he looked at me and said, "Hey man, do you know who I am?" Because everyone picks me. And I said, "No, dude." He's like, "It's Tony." I'm like, "Okay, Tony." Like, "Hey, dude." "Hey, man," because you don't know who they are. He goes, "It's Tony from Revolution." I'm just like, "Oh, my God, dude. Yes. You don't even look like your Facebook pages. Your face looks completely different in person."
Yeah, these people also don't
Stop
have
using
last
the
names. They don't have last names, and their own name is just From. Their middle
Yes.
name is From.
Tony from Revolution. Yeah.
Yes.
Rick
Yeah.
from Revolution. Brandon from Revolution.
Yeah.
Like, you fuckers.
So, yeah, it was a really good time. Everyone enjoyed themselves. Sunday, we went to Panther Rocks. We did a few trails along the way, which were really good. The second day was my favorite day. I actually got my lockers to work, so I wasn't stressed about pushing the Jeep too hard to break something and not having to drive home. Which you know all about that, Gabe, because I spoke to you Friday night about that. But then coming off Panther Rock, we had a mishap. We had a rollover. A Gladiator just came out of the shop with spent $18,000 on parts, and we're pretty sure he totaled it as he rolled off the. So you got a bottom line coming out and you got a top line. He was coming out and tried to miss a tree and didn't realize that he couldn't go that far over to the left, and the tires fell off the edge of the berm, and he fell down to the bottom trail in front of them. So we don't have a lot of footage of it. I think there's one camera you can just see the back wheel go over.
Well, you can't buy telling, I guess.
Yeah, so we took about 2 hours to recover him because he was in a really hard spot to get to. At the same time, winching him, we had a gear failure, which I won't go into how that happened, but it was kind of silly, but I guess he'll learn not to do that next time. And then after that, we just went back and chilled out, and everyone caught up for a salute the veterans and the ones who are serving right now. That was pretty cool. And then we all just went on our merry way.
Nice.
Ready for next year. Everyone's super excited and already ready to hit the button and be there for next year.
Nice. Yeah, should be good. And I got some crap for not being out there, but I'd already had a weekend planned to be out with the Mission Fish guys for their event this weekend. So went to California to Oxnard, of all places.
Wow.
I've actually never been to that section of Oxnard right at the Channel Islands. It was actually pretty badass. I mean, other than all the homeless and shit.
Doesn't it seem like there's so many In-N-Out burgers in Oxnard? Did it feel that way to you?
Oh, I don't know. I went into deep. I was in the Channel Islands area, not in actually Oxnard.
So which part of California is this?
Southern
It's
California.
like Central Coast, still southern, but right below Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So you're between LA and Santa Barbara, about halfway between.
Mm-hmm.
But went out and they took 160 veterans on 4 boats. Veterans and a couple of the VIPs and other people that were out there with sponsors and stuff. 160 people on 4 boats for the whole day. Went and did some rock fishing. We got rockfish, sculpin, and some small grouper out there. A couple of sand dabs came over, and some mackerel. So,
Cool.
Great day.
That's pretty cool for 160 of them to go out there.
Yeah. It was really cool in the morning. Everyone's lined up and excited and out there and kind of chilling on the boat as we motored out. And then once we finished closing up, motor back in. So they did a really good job. I was really impressed with the organization. The fact that they actually had people that were part of the organization actually doing shit and helping out was great. I don't know what that's like sometimes. So it was good. Next day they had a section of the park right on the water, or right in the marina, and they had a bunch of vendors out there. They had the VA response van and stuff out there. Great raffle, great day. Good tacos and just a lot of good outreach and resources for veterans is what Mission Fish kind of really capitalizes on, between getting your burial position even set up with the administration, where to go for mental health. They have different mental health counseling and organizations out there. All these different things that people don't even understand is available to them. They're getting to be able to meet and talk to these people and have those resources and learn how to access the resources, which is great. So Mission Fish, Brian Barber and the entire Mission Fish team, great job out there. You guys kicked ass. I can't wait for next year to go back and be a bigger part of it. I really want to come out and help you guys and support you guys next year. So
Nice.
Cool.
It does sound like a good time and worthy of anyone's help, really.
yeah, definitely good job for those guys, kicking ass.
So I forgot to mention, Friday night we went somewhere for dinner.
Tacos.
Why does everyone want fucking Mexican food after Wheeling? Did you see what I just sent you, Gabe?
Hold on. Let me see.
On Messenger.
Oh.
So I found a new favorite food for when I go to eat
Tamales.
Mexican. No,
Those enchiladas.
no, it's called flautas?
Flautas or taquitos.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that, yeah.
They're exactly taquitos, just flour
Okay.
tortilla.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm eating from now on because it was really good.
Little guac, a little sour cream,
Yeah,
Oh, you
and
put ketchup on it.
and some
Yes.
cheese,
Oh,
and you put
son
ketchup
of
on it.
a bitch.
Oh, geez.
No offense, Mom, Meehan. It's just a figure of speech. But your son puts ketchup on every bit of Mexican food.
yes, dude, it adds taste.
No, it doesn't.
Mexican, dude, it had no flavor still. Like the texture was good. The meat was good, but it tasted. It actually, you know, what it did taste like. It tasted like an Aussie meat pie's meat when I put ketchup.
It tasted like roux.
Yeah, it was really good. It was that good. They even bought me 2 bottles. I don't know how much they thought I was going to use, but they bought me 2 bottles.
Oh my goodness.
They heard about you already.
Yeah, but it made everyone crack up laughing, so it was okay. That's what I'm there for,
Yeah.
to make everybody happy.
They're laughing at you, not with you.
But that's okay. They're still laughing, even if it's at my expense. They're getting those good hormones.
Oh goodness.
Without having a gummy.
But I mean, it's your stomach. It's your taste buds. But no, you're not supposed to do that.
Well, that's just me.
I'm trying to get used to these.
Doug even said called across the radio before we even finished if someone could go to McDonald's and get some ketchup and bring it to the restaurant.
Hold on a second. I got to switch headphones. I'm trying to get used to these headphones, but I can't find the right tips for my ears. So I'm trying to.
You're trying to look cool with not having headphones.
No, because I wear glasses, so the ear pads always dig into my ear, so they're not as comfortable.
You need some of these.
That's
Skull
what I
Crusher.
have.
Skull
Oh no,
candies.
no, mine are way better.
You can turn up the bass, so when you talk your really deep voice, my ears vibrate. Now we can talk shit because he can't hear. Hey, Gabe, there's something crawling on the back of your neck.
Okay.
Too busy. Too bad you missed that, Gabe.
Well, I'm the one that edits this thing, so I'm sure I'll
okay.
see it.
I don't know. Might be too late by then.
Maybe. I don't know. Unless you're doing it right now, some funny business.
I don't know. You'll have to FO. Fofo. Let's go Fofo.
Okay.
What's next, Gabe? You okay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? You just
Yeah.
sound like you're just very relaxed and just
I'm very relaxed right
laid
now.
back
Yes.
tonight. You're not angry.
Just chill.
Yeah. There's just no emotion. From
Just
Gabe
hanging out.
today.
It's like
It's like you're trying to make love to that microphone. Like it's really close.
well, this mic this is probably the direction that it's in, but yeah, I guess that's what you're the
It's like
distance
you're
you're
trying to
supposed
suck
to
on it or
speak into.
something. Like,
No. Whoa, don't do that again.
I had teeth. I showed teeth. It's when you don't show teeth is when the shit goes. You're in for a good time when there's no teeth.
That's some hella chafing right there.
There you go.
Especially with the dick broom. If you have a coarse dick broom, it's not comfortable for anyone.
No.
Anyway, have you seen that Amazon wants their work from home employees to go back to the office full time 5 days a week?
He said I should. Fucking lazy bastards.
It probably have
Fuck that.
their efficiency's probably gone down by like 20%, so they got to get them back in.
That's a managerial issue, though. Like
How do
if
you-
your employee's workflow is
What are you
not
doing,
what it should
Armando?
be, or
What?
Don't do that shit on when we're live.
I'm rubbing one out.
I know. Don't do that shit on live.
No, there's like all this shit on my desk. Like,
Oh god.
so yeah. Well, these guys all freaking slack. You need to come in the office and get whipped occasionally.
Yeah. Like I'm sick of calling Amazon help and hearing chickens in the background or kids.
I have
screaming.
heard that, or the smoke
Chickens?
detector
Yeah, dude.
beeping every fucking few minutes.
Yeah, I was on a call. He was on a call too. I was on a call to somebody, and this is probably a couple of years ago, probably 2-3 years ago, when I was out on the road. I was calling someone's. Yeah, I know what it was. It was. I was on the phone to Verizon, talking about the Pixel phone I had because it was overheating all the time, and all I can hear was in the background, and I'm like, "Where are you? You got chickens in your office?" He goes, "Oh no, I working from home today."
This is Sanjay. Thank you for calling Verizon. How can I help you?
Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
it's always.
okay. And I'm like, are you in the chicken coop? Like, do you not have a house? And you could just hear him. Like, is
probably one of
someone
the-
laying an egg?
It's one of those countries where the farm animals stay in the house also, like
my
when in
God.
Jesus times.
I don't know what it was,
Jesus
dude, but jeez.
The food stayed in the house in Jesus times.
Yeah, all they had was fermented cheese, wine,
Yeah, so you didn't have to fight to go to get him.
jerky.
That's what Armando was just doing.
I was cleaning my desk.
So you say. God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
well,
work.
they should go back-
I
they
work
should
from
go
home.
back to
I've been working from home since 2019. when
Yep,
they
I believe
released the-
everyone should go back to work. Leave the house.
Fuck that! I leave the house.
Yeah, to
It's
What,
just
to
so
get
much
something to eat?
nicer working from home.
No,
because I
lazy.
could wake up at 6:30. I'm online at 7.
I don't care. If I have to drive to work, so do you.
You don't have to either.
I do.
You just have a horrible boss that makes you.
Well, it's kind of hard to do my job from home.
Sound like it's a
You
job's
do have
fault.
a point with that.
I think so. I think so. Look, I had the best job. I had the best job. On the road all the
boss is-
time, driving
Your
around the
boss is not
countryside.
horrible.
I'll tell him you said that.
He's not horrible. He's just your boss.
He's my boss. Yeah. He's okay. He
Yeah.
gave me a day off last week.
Did you have
To go
to
wheeling with
drive
the
to
company.
Windrock?
to go to a company event all weekend.
Yeah.
That's probably why he stayed where he stayed instead of in town.
No, that was my choice where I stayed. I kind of liked it. I was close to stuff. I don't even know where I was, to be honest. I think I was on the wrong side of Knoxville.
Oh,
And where I
that's very
stayed,
possible.
and where I stayed, I thought it was pretty cool until I walked in and saw the sign says extended stay. And I'm like, this ain't a fucking hotel. The bed was like concrete. So, and the walls, super, super thin.
So it was a hostel.
It could have been. You might as well fucking call it that.
Was it Extended Stay America?
No, it was the extended stay Holiday Inn or something.
Oh, I've been to like a comfort suite Holiday Inn one time.
That's it. Comfort suite.
Yeah. So
Comfort Suite. Okay.
So this was back in like 1997. I had this girlfriend, and obviously I couldn't take her to my mom's house because I was still living with my mom.
I don't want to hear this now because now it's like as an hourly rate room.
No. Well, we could have stayed there all night if we wanted to. I only needed 2 minutes.
We only needed 4. We had the room for the night, but we only needed 4 minutes.
Yeah, come to think about it, I really fucked up. I don't know why I got that room.
Could have just done it in the car, and the cop would have been there fast enough to get you.
Yeah.
Or the
Their response time is 3 minutes.
park bench.
Well, I was trying to be classy, I guess.
Didn't work.
No.
The little box at the top of the slide before you slide down.
Yeah. Looked like White Man Can't Jump was filmed there or some shit. But anyway, so it's like midnight, and all of a sudden we just hear some fucking screaming. It's just one woman, and I peek outside. It's this naked chick. I'm pretty sure she was a hooker. Like, in fact, I'm almost positive she was a hooker. But she's butt naked, slamming with her hand on the door. Mr. Anderson, you have my money, you have my clothes. I was like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden you hear that guy, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to kill you.
Dude, where have you stayed in your life? Like the amount of times that you've said stories that you're either, someone's going to die or someone's going to get shot or locked up or whatever. Man, I'm glad you moved out of California.
Yeah, me too.
That place is rough since you've been forever.
Yeah.
Best place to live, though.
No, and you want to know okay. Here's the fucked up thing about just the politics spreading outward from California. The best example you can get is right here. I just saw that insurance rates are going up across the nation, up to 54% just in California. Mm-hmm. Some insurance companies are leaving California altogether.
Yeah, because of the requirements.
Yes, and it's due to this not failing type thing that California has offered their residents. They're basically making insurance companies be affordable for these people because right now a lot of them are trying to buy homes and they just can't afford the home insurance. So they have to back out of the contract.
Yeah, it's pushing up their rate.
Yeah. So the reason for that is there's a plan in California called the California Fair Plan. And it's just giving money it's getting money from these insurance companies. They're being forced to put this money into a pool just in California. So in order to pay for this, because it's so much fucking money, they have to increase the rates.
Yeah, it's.
I keep saying it, dude. It just needs to.
Allstate pulled out of California completely.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies
insuring
leaving
vehicles and homes, or maybe a State Farm, and then they're not doing vehicles or homes, but they're still there doing life insurance and other insurance products, commercial stuff. But they've just stopped even servicing any of that. Yeah. But yeah, insurance prices have been crazy. We just had to switch insurance companies again because we went to American Family Insurance and it was a good deal. And then this year they came and hit us with it was 100%, almost 100% increase on auto insurance. And then no tickets by anybody in the house, 0 accidents. It just went up almost 100%. It went from $660 a month to $1,225 a month.
That's insane.
So
That's crazy.
I work for a insurance company that deals with health. Okay. I work in a department where I see rates in weather being messed with in health insurance. But there's a reason for that. There's a lot of fraud that these hospitals are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But when we're talking about homes and cars, I mean, it's a whole different thing because they're making you have this insurance. They're not making you have health insurance really right now. That's being overlooked
kind of
like a motherfucker. No, well, that's being overlooked though. You can't overlook car insurance or they take you to jail.
Yeah.
So,
or home insurance. You can't get a loan.
Yeah,
you got to stop these states forcing companies to go into their liberal bullshit. That's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, even the
It's a
healthcare
piece of shit.
insurance got crazy.
It's a piece of shit someone stepped on. The piece of shit's just squirting out the sides of the shoe, and it's affecting other things around it.
And they're still walking on it. Yeah, they're walking on my perfectly clean tile floors.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What were you saying before I rudely cut you off?
No, even the health insurance. Ever since even this Affordable Care Act that came out, that supposed to make insurance affordable, everything's gone up. Like our insurance has gone crazy. Our coverage has gone to shit. Our out-of-pocket expenses are way over the top from what they used to be. I used to be like almost free for the year. Now it's like thousands of dollars every year. Mm-hmm. Affordable.
Yeah. And plus you got to spend that amount of money first before you start, getting subsidized.
So California, they have this mandate where we can only charge them $2,500 a month, no matter what. If for some reason, their actual invoice to us or from us to them is more than $2,500, it doesn't matter. It's still always going to be $2,500. It's just a flat rate. It's only California that are putting these restrictions on plans.
Yeah. Government outreach.
Yeah.
But again, going to California this weekend, holy hell, like the amount of people in such a nice area. And we're talking like in this Channel Islands area, these are houses that are on docks that have yachts sitting behind them that are $3, $4, $6, $8 million houses. A block away where the grocery store is at, the whole front of the grocery store by the street was lined up. There's probably 100 different people out there, all homeless and shopping carts and whatever, just hanging out there. And then you go drive down closer to the freeway, and there's a big open field. And there's just like a made-up tent, like made out of like a tarp or something, and there's trash thrown all the way around it. Like they're living in there, the trash is around them. Like, who's cleaning this up? And this is what they're saying is, oh, we're taking care of the people. You're not taking care of people.
Yeah.
It's crazy how terrible that state has become. It's kind of the reason I left when I left, but it's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah. I don't know if it could be saved.
It can. You just got to get rid of Gavin Newsom and start getting people that want to actually make change happen. Gavin Newsom is king of pandering and we just raise taxes, just raise whatever, increase whatever because we'll help, and then another help. Where does the help go? They have all this money for these programs and the support and all of that, and nothing's going anywhere.
Yeah,
all these people still in the street. So
I don't know how people can vote for him when he has so much homeless
and
on
everything.
the streets.
I mean,
like just in the homeless side of it is like
they had a chance to recall him too, and they didn't.
Well,
no, they got to live with their own squalor now. They got to deal with what they're going to deal with. It's ridiculous. I just look and just shake my head just driving through there going, holy hell.
It's a fucking mess. There's one thing
Even in where I was in Knoxville, the homeless there were pretty bad too. Like all up one street that I drove up, the where I was staying, which was behind, was it Sam's Club? I think it was Sam's Club. The road behind there was just trash bags and shopping carts because they've kicked all the homeless out and they've just lined up all the trash for them to come pick it all up. Like that's in Knoxville. Yeah. And I felt like it was, if you can see where the tents and all that used to be, and it's on someone's property, like someone's business. Like it's just getting out of hand.
Yeah. It's like that in Portland. It's like that in New York, Chicago, Denver.
Any of those blue cities that keep pushing this blue agenda have the same problem, and it's not getting any better, and it's just getting worse.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to show you a video really quick, and we talked about this a little bit, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes ago, and it was about you.
Times where we're unable to post due to unclear policy changes at YouTube. We even had a post on our backup channel removed with a video reviewing 3 firearms from our inventory that are over 100 years old. You've heard the term moving the goalpost. At this point, we're not even sure there are goalposts. We're on the field trying to kick a field goal blindfolded. We don't even know where the ball is. For those reasons, we've decided that we're going to move platforms. We will now be posting on platforms like Rumble and X, platforms that respect our First and Second Amendment. We understand that YouTube is a private organization and they can do what they want. It's also a free market and we can patronize people who will respect our God-given rights. We here at guns.com will continue to work hard, spend a lot of effort to produce the best content that we can for the Second Amendment community. For those reasons, you'll find us on platforms like Rumble, like X, doing the same thing, because we here at guns.com will remain unapologetically American.
So he basically said it perfectly. Like, look, we get it. It's their channel or it's their platform. They could do whatever they want. But you can't stop us from getting this out. So we're going to go here.
Yeah, and that's
enough. If there's enough of us that are here, we're going to go there and watch your algorithms change, watch everything change.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are moving to Rumble because you can say what you want.
Yeah.
Whereas, because at the end of the day, it's called free speech. So that's the way YouTube used to be. When it first came out, you could say whatever you wanted. Whereas now they've just got too political and just want to create the story themselves because that's how they moderate it. If they moderate what you can say, well, then they can push a whole agenda with what they want.
Yeah, as Google rules are just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
At every level, Google is taking everything away, even for advertisers, for merchants, for everything. Like I said, they're tagging my products because they have a name that is suggestive. Mm-hmm. And saying, oh, that you have to appeal it now. Now you have to go through the appeal process and hope they actually appeal it. So it's just, it's a bit ridiculous. I've had to submit more identity verification the last year than I've ever had with ads and advertisers and Google platform stuff. Just craziness.
Well, we already know Kamala wants to punish free speech. So this is just another part of it. It's just their plan. And then this happened. This was posted the 16th, which is yesterday.
It's yesterday.
Yeah. So here's what happened basically. This guy had posted something to his and all of a sudden he sees the FBI rolling up and he starts filming them. and they're not too happy about it. He plays it perfectly, and he talks into it a little bit, so you know what's going on. Check it out.
Hey, how can I help you?
Hey there, Jeremy?
Yeah.
How are you?
Who are you?
I'm Agent O'Donnell with the FBI.
Can you give your full name, please?
I'm Agent O'Donnell with the FBI.
Is that sufficient to identify as the only one O'Donnell affiliated with the FBI?
In New Hampshire, yes.
Could you please state your full name, sir?
Could you please stop recording?
No. It's First Amendment right.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Could you stop recording?
Absolutely not. You can show me your name and identification, or I'm going to go back inside my house.
Okay. I don't really want to broadcast my...
Oh, this is going out right after you guys walk away.
So that's why I'm not going to...
So you can show me your name or ID. You can walk away.
Which one is that?
I'm not going to talk to people who claim to be federal agents unless they can show me identification.
You see our badges?
I need to see. Is your full name on that badge?
No.
I'd like to see something with your full name, or I'm not going to talk to you.
I prefer you not to broadcast.
This will be going online as soon as you walk away.
All I want to do is talk to you about a post that was made, and if you
Well,
happen to be the one that made the
I want to talk to you about you guys coming here. Say you make a salary of, I don't know what, low 100K? You guys making six figures? Factor in 50% expenses, overhead, maybe 100% expenses. Talking about burning a couple $100 an hour just here, let alone all the time you guys are spending to investigate something that you know is not against the law, right? Like you're familiar with. So then why would you come?
Because we wanted to make sure that there weren't any.
No, you're coming because you're part of a regime that does this kind of thing when you know laws aren't being broken, and that's an embarrassment, man. Didn't you guys read the Constitution? Do you not believe in America? Like, how do you do your jobs and go home?
We appreciate it.
You're walking away because nothing we did is against the law, and you guys are fuckheads that try to act like bullies. And I hope you go home and are embarrassed. You can't even say your name on camera because you know that what you're doing is embarrassing. You know Americans that believe in the Constitution think you're laughable. You go home and you think about what you did today. Go home and think about it, you cowards. Drive away. Drive away.
Thank you for your time.
You're not welcome. You should be embarrassed. Embarrassing. You guys are embarrassing.
And then they just drive away. Why is it always a black unarmed van or unmarked van?
You muted, Chris.
There we go.
Yay.
Ralph was
Trying to meet
barking.
that dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
meet the dog.
Ralph was barking. I said, they're making a mockery of the FBI right now. Like, that used to be respected. The FBI used to be respected. Now people just laugh at them. They have no
The
credibility.
FBI is making a mockery of the FBI.
Correct.
It's no one else but the FBI doing it, and the government whose hand is up their ass.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. That's just stupid.
So Trump was shot at, or attempted assassination on Trump again, just this past weekend. Again, what do we have to say again? Like, oh, that's normal.
It's starting to feel like it's normal.
That's what the other side is making it seem like. Oh, he's just making this up. Oh, he's just over sensationalizing it. Whatever. But if it happened the other way,
yeah,
it would be the end of fucking time. It would be
Correct.
Jan 6 already all over again. Oh, but you said.
Yeah, and all you would hear is just constant 24/7 for the next 3 months. Whoa.
Oh,
Someone-
he incited violence.
Yeah,
He
or
incited
someone got
violence.
shot at, or someone's assassination attempt.
Yeah. Well, no, and it's funny if you read the headlines from each one of the news outlets or so-called news outlets, it's
An incident.
suspicious noise incident at the Trump golf course. It's not over. And then you go into like, it's attempted assassination. Like, really? That's how we're going to spin this. But you know, if it went the other way, there'd be freaking fire and brimstone.
Correct. Well, now we got an idea that it has to be someone on the inside giving out Trump's.
Yeah, because he chose to make that decision that morning that he was going to go golfing.
Yep. And that guy was there for 12 hours.
There was a mole.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So, and this guy's alive now, so...
So, here's what we know about him.
Like a pig.
He was in a Black Rock video, just like the other one was, which is kind of ironic. He's also associated with the CIA by recruiting people to fight in the Ukraine army.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
There's all these reports of him meeting with top CIA executive employees and directors in the CIA, and they're trying to get out of him like who he actually met with. So
I guess the CIA is not. They fucked up on this one.
Yeah. Well, and we'll see. We get down to it because DeSantis put a whole special prosecution unit and didn't let it go to whoever was going to do it locally. So they're gonna. So hopefully we actually get an answer.
Yeah. Well, he didn't die this time, so they actually have a talker.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but how long before he's going to be killed?
He's going to be killeried.
He's stateside
tonight.
right now, so he's not in federal lockup.
Yeah, so he can get killeried at any minute.
It's September 17th, 2024. Mm-hmm. As of now, we know he's alive. As of now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The only person I don't think is going to last long is Mr. Coombs.
Oh, fuck.
He's
that poor son of a bitch.
Shit.
They denied his bond.
Because they got so much on him.
Yeah. There's a flight risk, too.
So much on him. Like sex trafficking, racketeering. He's not going to get through this one.
They said there's a RICO case in there, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all trafficking and RICO. It's basically...
drugs.
At that point, it's drugs, human trafficking. It's a RICO.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's and I'm going to tell you right now, if he's going down, he's going to squeal.
Yes. Oh, everyone's going to be
to squeal.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, let's see how long he's alive too.
We'll be seeing. You know, he'll be hanging from his.
Yeah, he'll be killering too.
Yep. He'll be hanging from his jail cell somewhere.
And then there'll be 3 days of news of how great Puff Daddy was. There'll be nothing but videos on MTV for once because it's just Puff Daddy.
Yep.
And then someone will say, you called him Puff Daddy. That's not what his name is. It's Diddy.
It's Diddy. It's not even P. Diddy. It's Diddy.
Yep.
And then there's a girl fight. And then they're starting to talk about, well, you know, he was a homosexual. And then the other one gets offended because now they're LGBTQ elemental P whatever.
They're missing out.
Offended. Yeah.
They're missing out. They need some light.
He paid for a lot of money for butt sex.
Oh yeah.
He paid a lot of money for butt sex. I'm just gonna say that.
Yep.
They found 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil
between his houses in LA and Miami, LA, New York, and Miami.
Yeah. He might just have a slippery slide.
Does it look kind of like that?
He was doing more than doing that.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he's not escaping this one. But you know what? I think he knew it was coming because he relocated to New York where it was going to be filed at. So he's cooperating apparently. So hopefully that means I'm squealing like a pig right now. That's why I'm cooperating, so we can find out some more juicy. You know, because Jeffrey Epstein went nowhere.
No.
Like it's gone nowhere.
Well, he started talking and then he didn't kill himself.
Yeah, but like they got the flight logs, they got this, they got that. No one's done nothing about it. What's her face is still alive?
If he can't talk and talk to the right person, it's gone. He's gone. Yeah. So as soon as it gets to this Diddy stuff, it's going to be, if he can't talk, they can just freaking bury it. And who's gonna bring it up again? You can ask. Why are you bringing up the past?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like they found all their emails again from Hillary.
That's in the past. That didn't happen. It was just in the past.
That was a story.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. It just needs to change. It needs to be accountability. That's what it needs to be. Just like I had an interesting conversation with Gabe on Saturday night with a libertarian. That turned out to be not a libertarian. I was out just, wiring up my lockers on a Friday night.
They heard liberal. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's me." No, libertarian. She's like, yes. "Oh yeah, I think that's me." Yeah, that's me.
She's we weren't talking about politics to begin with. We're talking about me being Australian and her husband being from Holland. And she spun that around to like, "Can you vote yet?" And I'm like, "No, I cannot." If you could vote, who would you vote for? I said, "Who would you vote for?" She goes, "Well, I don't really give a shit because I'm a libertarian. So if the president's whoever and they did a good job, I'm all for it. But I'm not voting for the guy who incites riots." And I've just gone, not a libertarian. Here we go. Mm-hmm. And she, we went back and forward a little bit. There was no nastiness. She was pretty calm, considering she's probably I wouldn't say far left Democrat, but she was pretty much in the middle of it. At the end, I asked her, give me, trying to school me on something that maybe I don't know. Because I was schooling her about Trump and, what she hasn't learned. And pretty much at that point, she told me to pretty much go fuck myself. And she goes, "We're leaving." Because she couldn't give me anything that Biden and Harris have done anything good. And what do they normally do? They get angry and pissed off and lash out and walk off. Yeah. And what I thought the funniest thing was, there was another woman about 30 feet away listening to our whole conversation for like a whole hour. And as she's walking away, she's like, "You walk off, bitch. I'm voting for Trump too." And I'm just like, I just started laughing because it came out of nowhere.
So there was a video. You guys do Chris Cuomo is, right?
Yes, I saw his little spill today on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of crazy because for the longest time they've been saying, we're not saying anything that's bad, but yet they're calling Trump Hitler, they're calling him a fascist, they're calling him dictator. It's finally someone on that side says, "Yes, we've been spewing hate. Mm-hmm. This didn't have to happen twice."
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's him. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's the longest I've ever watched anything he's ever said.
Yeah, didn't have that on my bingo card this year, and that's for sure.
Definitely not. I think they're all going to start coming out right now because, it's just getting out of hand and they don't want to be on the wrong side of it. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to make themselves look as good as they possibly can. But for us, we remember what they've said. And we still know they're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just like Dana on CNN was trying to go over JD Vance on his interview. I saw that. And he turned the tables on her.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that really quick because that was good.
Yeah, he got into her.
That's another way
you can
how
tell. So you can tell she is being told what to say through her earpiece because her expressions on her face aren't the same as what she's spitting out. And the way she's talking, it's like she's waiting for the next word to come out before she says something. So, not a real journalist. If you have to listen to the person in the other room telling you what to say, you're not very good at your job. You're just a headpiece.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. I found I don't know where in this clip is that interaction, but I was trying to scrub through it.
Why are you putting them at risk by continuing to spread claims about Haitian immigrants, despite officials in your state saying that there's no evidence and pleading for you to stop?
Well, Dana, first of all, what's putting the residents of Springfield at risk, which was a town completely ignored by the American media until Donald Trump and I started surfacing some of these concerns, is that they can't afford housing. They can't afford health care. The schools have been overwhelmed. The hospitals have been overwhelmed. And they're overwhelmed because Kamala Harris allowed 20,000 Haitian migrants to get dropped into a small Ohio town of about 40,000 people.
The borders
and it's completely overwhelmed the services. Now, you ask, why have I talked about some of the things that I've been talking about? Let me just say this. My constituents have brought approximately a dozen separate concerns to me. 10 of them are verifiable and confirmable, and a couple of them I talk about because my constituents are telling me firsthand that they're seeing these things. So I have two options, Dana. I can ignore them, which is what the American media has done for years to this community, or I can actually talk about what people are telling me. And of course, many of the things that the media says are completely baseless have since been confirmed. For example, I was told, Dana, that by the American media, that it was baseless that migrants were capturing the geese from the local park pond and eating
She's got that look on her
and
face
yet there
like,
are 911
I haven't got you
calls
coming.
from
Just
well
wait a
before
second.
this
My
ever
next question is
became
going to
a
really
viral
fuck you.
sensation of people complaining about that exact thing happening. So my attitude is listen to my constituents. Sometimes they're going to say things that people don't like, but they're saying things that people don't like because their town has been overwhelmed, and it's my job to try to fight for them and to protect.
So you can see in her face she's being told to cut in.
Order, and now these people are suffering. That's what I'm focused on, Dana.
Senator, I have to go through several things that you just said. First of all, the Clark County Sheriff and the Ohio Department of Natural Resources reviewed 11 months of 911 calls. They only identified 2 instances of people alleging Haitians were taking geese out of parks. They found 0 evidence to substantiate those
because
claims.
they ate them already.
Also, other evidence that you have talked about, even you've retweeted alleged evidence, are unsourced social media videos from a different city, apparently no connection to Haitians. And this is from a conservative activist who offered a $5,000 reward for such things. And then going just backly to the schools and the hospitals and so forth being overwhelmed, nobody is disputing that the town of Springfield, Ohio needs help. But you're not just a bystander, you're the senator from Ohio. So instead of saying things that are wrong and actually causing the hospitals, the schools, the government buildings to be evacuated because of bomb threats, because of the cats and dogs thing, why not actually
you don't take bomb threats serious?
And helping to better integrate them into the community, because there are a lot of employers there who say
she's saying that
the
he
Haitian
called in bomb
workers
threats
are helping fill jobs that they need desperately filled.
Go, JD, get her.
Dana, first of all, let me just respond to a couple of things that you said, but I want to start with something you said, which I think is frankly disgusting and is more appropriate for a Democratic propagandist than it is for an American journalist. There is nothing that I have said that has led to threats against these hospitals. These hospitals, the bomb threats and so forth, it's disgusting. The violence is disgusting. We condemn it. We condemn all violence.
Senator, this happened after you and President Trump were on the debate stage, said that cats and dogs were being eaten.
You asked a question, Dana, and I'm going to go ahead and answer it. What we have said is that this town has suffered terribly under the policies of Kamala Harris. Now, you just accused me of inciting violence against the community when all that I've done is surface the complaints of my constituents, people who are suffering because of Kamala Harris's policies. Are we not allowed to talk about these problems because some psychopaths are threatening violence? We can condemn the violence on the one hand, but also talk about the terrible consequences of Kamala Harris's open border on the other hand. Now, let me just fact check a couple of other things that you said, Dana, because it's important. You said that all of these migrants are in the country legally. They're in the country through what's called temporary protective status.
Right.
That is when Kamala Harris waved a magic amnesty wand, taking people and giving them legal status. That is not to say that they're here legally. That is a terrible indictment of her amnesty policies that have further opened the border and further caused
not illegal.
terrible migration into this country.
You might not agree with the policy, and obviously you don't, which is totally fair and legitimate.
Wouldn't that be great if someone just waved a magic wand for you, Chris?
Oh my God, yes.
Poof.
I'm still waiting for that wand. Like, hello? Like, seriously, would have saved me a lot of freaking money.
I bet.
And heartache. And stress. Would have been so much easier. I probably would have got money for it too.
Yeah, and an iPhone.
Could have got a house, a car.
Let's hear that Mexican accent again.
I can never do it. Andere, across the border. Arriba, andere.
Oh my God.
You can't put me on that quick. I'm gonna go straight to him.
Not Yo Quiero Taco Bell?
No. No. If I go to a few more Mexican restaurants, I'll get it down pat.
A few more flautas and I'm in.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when I go to Asian restaurants, Japanese. We went to Japanese on Saturday night. I had his accent down pat. And, okay. I have a question for you. I was told I'm racist because I spoke like an Asian. I'm not an Asian, but I spoke like an Asian. Does that make me a racist?
Were you doing it like an affect? Or were you just talking like yourself?
I was just saying, you want some fried rice? You want some of this? You want some fried rice? You want some Pepsi?
He was doing some fuck you.
Yeah, and like and they told me I was racist. And I'm like, okay, I never ever want you to sound like a fucking Australian again. Because you're being racist. He's like, no, I'm just sounding like you. I said, I'm just sounding like that cook. Yeah. What does it matter?
Yeah.
I don't think that's racist.
We do Mexican accent sometimes.
Yeah, but is it racist?
No, it's not. But what I'm trying to say is anyone can do an accent. It's not like, it's not to be taken literal. It's obviously a joke.
It's
because you don't.
Fun.
Yes.
Correct.
You can't
now, if I went like this
it's
and
illegal.
I did it, different story. Get some tape and walk around like this and talk want some fried rice.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
Then yes, and like doing other shit to talk about the race. No, doing an accent. Everyone's been doing accents for the longest I can live.
Can you do Jake?
I've been alive. Jake?
Yeah, can you do an impression of Jake?
No, I cannot do Jake. It would take me a little bit to do Jake, but it's more facial expressions to do Jake.
You'd have to be pickled.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. You'd have to be like,
yeah,
and then talk.
Halfway sunburned with the sunglasses tan.
Yes,
with a shaved asshole.
Yep. And half shaved legs, like it's like 2 days growth.
Yeah.
I love you, Jake. You know I love you.
He might have the most pristine taint anyone has ever seen.
I have never seen it.
Oh.
How have you seen it, Gabe?
Does he wax?
No, he just shaves.
Yeah.
I cannot confirm or deny that I've held the razor.
Yo, what? What party did I miss?
So did he freak off? And that just sounded so wrong.
That was at a did he freak off?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I heard his freak offs are crazy.
Yeah, he's got poppers and
damn
male prostitutes,
ketamine. It's like, dude, that's a party.
So I've got the perfect example of what Diddy is going to do once he actually sees what not teeny gay men look like when he's in jail. Hold on a second. Let me cue this up.
Are you about to be racist? Because I'm pretty sure I know where you're going with this.
So yeah, this is by far one of my favorite clips on the internet of all time.
Tell me. To get delivered more. To get delivered. Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free? Yes, sir. Turn around and tell those people. Tell them. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now, listen.
Is he doing the worm standing up?
He's catching the Holy Ghost at that.
Oh
at
my
that point.
God! And see, this is why people who don't live in America go. Fucking churches are crazy.
What's wrong with this place? Why the fuck do you want to move there?
I don't like men's no more.
I'm not gonna be wearing makeup no more.
I like some women.
Oh my God!
I won't be getting my ass pounded no more.
That's gonna be Diddy. By the second week in jail, he's gonna realize that big. I'm in jail.
Well, he's gonna be the bitch.
I'm horny as fuck, but my commissary won't come and my girlfriend won't bring me money.
Yeah,
Diddy, you like black gay men? Okay.
Diddy's gonna be hanging onto someone's pocket. That's all I gotta say.
You like it? You like doing it? And you'll pay for money, Diddy? Okay.
I do it for free.
Diddy's about to say, "I don't like mans no more."
I don't like anal no more.
I won't put on makeup.
All right, boys. I forgot. I had an appointment at 6. I got to get freaking out of here.
That's okay. I think that's about all of the games.
About all we got today.
Diddy, we can dish out today. Yeah.
From all the shit we can dish.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a news week is all I got to say.
It's right? Just been craziness. It's a ridiculousness week of shit. So
yeah.
So yeah. Gabe looks like he's about to fall asleep.
Thanks for the gummies, Armando.
Reminder: next show, no gummies.
He already has them.
I'll keep it to one next time. That's all.
No. None.
He's gonna go through all of them before the next week anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Whoa, hang on a second. Is that what came in his package? You got extra packaging.
All right, everyone. Catch you next week.
See you, everyone.
See you. Bye.
Bye.